Jaquez, what's his upside potential, do you think?
I mean, he's a very good athlete. I mean, he played quarterback in high school, has a different perspective on the game. He sees the big picture, he knows how the parts fit. You know, he's just as talented as his brother. I mean, he's going to be a very good football player.
What's your developmental timetable on him? I mean, how a couple years he'll be able to start to really make an
I don't
impact?
put a timetable on any of those kids. I mean, if you can give me great effort, can be assigned to sound, and finish and make plays, you'll have an opportunity to play. And I don't ever put any parameters on any of the kids. Everyone's going to have an opportunity. That's how you create competition and fairness within the room, and I feel like we've got that. Or will have.
How's his tackling in space?
Who, Jaquez?
Yeah.
Don't know yet. He was a quarterback.
Yeah, I just didn't say
So
anything.
we'll see.
Coach Gibson is saying this is probably the most competitive that you'll have out of the entire recruiting class. Excitement for something like that, a bunch of unknowns.
There's a bunch of unknowns because those kids haven't played a Big 12 game. But on the flip side of that, they're going to add to what we already have with Russell and Nana and Antonio Crawford and Jordan Adams. And now we've got a mix of guys in that room that can affect the play, not only on special teams, but in nickel and dime and so on and so forth. So I'm excited having the mixture that we're going to have with guys that are coming from programs that specialize in man coverage and their skill set, their ranginess, their length is going to pay big dividends for us.
A couple guys out of Ohio there, Mahomes and Long. What attracted you about those guys?
Sean just has that quiet confidence. I went out and watched him run track. I was out there for 2 hours watching him run track, and I saw what I needed to see right then and there. I mean, he was already a heady kid. Comes from a great family. You saw it on the football field. When you looked at the film, you thought he was a 5'9", 160-pound kid, but when you see him in person, he's a 6'2", 210 guy. And I was blown away with that, with the quickness that he had out on the track. And then Jake Long walked into my room, unofficial visit, and I mean, I was listening to a particular song, a guy named Marvin Sapp, and he's like, I like that song. I'm listening to that on my iPod too. And it was a Christian guy. And I mean, then it was just one thing just led to another. And I mean, you saw a like-mindedness in the kid, off the field, but on the field, I mean, he's exactly what we want. I mean, he's long, he's rangy, he has tremendous speed. And he was another one of those kids that looked very small on film, but when you see him in person, I mean, he's probably got a wingspan of a 6'5" guy at 6 foot, and he's weighing about 185, and I mean, he's ready to go right now.
Has your recruiting changed, especially in the Big 12, knowing that you got to defend some of the best wide receivers?
Well, we need space players. We need space players that have a skill set that gives us length, gives us speed, gives us that fearless mentality to go out there and play cover 0, cover 1, 70% of the time, and that's what we recruited for.